It was a pretty bad accident. In today's video, we're going to talk about our experience with the car crash that we had.
Drunk driver hit our rental car.
I'm going to start from the very beginning. We flew from Los Angeles to Albany, and then once we landed, I rented a car, and then we checked into the hotel, went out for dinner, and came back, crossed an intersection, and a drunk driver plowed right into us. Oh, and no. Cecilia was in the back.
I was not paying attention because I was looking at my phone for something. And next thing I know, my glasses fly off, my phone, I don't know where it is, and then I hear the baby crying next to me.
Yeah, so our baby was with us. He was strapped in to the back passenger side car seat. We brought a car seat with us. Luckily, the only thing that the car crash did to him was just wake him up. The impact of the car hitting the other car caused Winston to wake up. I was sitting at an intersection, and I was just thinking about how long these red lights were in New York. And then I finally got a green arrow so that allowed me to proceed. And then I started creeping forward. And the next thing I know, I saw this big puff of smoke. And then on the corner of my right eye, I saw a vehicle drive, swerve, and flip.
Well, luckily, everyone was okay. The other passengers or driver in the other car were okay too, so that's important.
Yeah, so there was a witness.
Four witnesses.
There was 4 witnesses. So what I remember was one of the witnesses came up and she walked up to our car asking if everyone was okay. She was wearing like a reflective vest and she was really nice, and she said that she saw the whole entire thing.
She just said that there was a car on the other side of the road and she saw that car just turn and crash.
The driver that was in that car that hit us was in a previous accident, and they had got out of their car, checked, and then found nothing wrong, and then got it back into his car and drove off and hit us, from what I understand from what she was saying. So there was 4 passengers in the other car. The car flipped, and one of the ladies in there looked like she was hurt. Later, she was taken away in an ambulance.
We had leftover food from the restaurant, and that flew off everywhere. So there goes our leftovers.
Yeah, we had popcorn and chicken fingers. And I was really excited to get that for breakfast the next day.
It wasn't much left anyway.
Well, I was bummed. I was really bummed.
Whatever. We're all alive. Who cares about the food?
I got all the other stuff out. We got Winston's shoes. I actually had to run back to the car because I thought his shoes was still in the car. I had the car on the flatbed truck. It was like at an angle. I was going to climb back in, but then the police officer said, no, you cannot get into the car because it's already on the tow truck. The tow truck driver went in there, looked for a few minutes, and didn't find anything. So where were the shoes?
It was in the car seat.
We had it all along.
We didn't know.
The cop was all by himself.
We had to wait for the other tow truck to take away the other car so that way he can give us a ride back to the hotel because we were stuck.
So from beginning to end, I would say was about an hour to 2 hours. It was a 2-hour ordeal.
So it was Winston's bedtime already, but that accident woke him up. We went back to the hotel and he was up for a good 2 hours. So he didn't go to bed until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep at all.
And then the next day, we felt some of the impact of the accident because my chest was pretty sore afterwards. I guess it was from the seat belt that was holding on to me. Probably some internal bruising, which is still sore now, but it's not as bad as before. So So it's healing.
I had got some bruising in my left index finger and my thumb. The reason why I got bruises in that area is the airbag exploded. It hit my fingers. I was not expecting to get hit by airbag. If I had planned better, I would have curled my hand underneath the steering wheel.
Well, you didn't know you were going to crash, so how would you expect?
It happened so fast. It's like a split second. It was clear, and next thing I know, I saw a car flip in my peripheral vision. It was crazy.
Driver of the other car got arrested because he had handcuffs and got taken away in a cop car.
Shortly afterwards, we got the police report, got his information. When we traveled back to LA, that's when his insurance company reached out to me, asking me about what happened. But I never spoke to them. They just sent me an email. Hey guys, it is now 6 months after the incident, and this week I had received a text message from Sedgwick, which is a third-party company that Avis uses to process accident claims. So they reached out to me, and then I gave them a call, and they told me that they are going after the other guy's insurance. So there's no further action needed from me, which is good news. So I don't have to worry about this anymore. Another thing that I had found out a couple of months ago is that the driver that hit us had a blood alcohol content, BAC, of 0.18, which is the equivalent of 10 drinks. So that is considered to be a sloppy drunk. So that is a lot of alcohol that was in his blood system. So yeah, I was told that the state of New York is going to do everything in their power to punish this guy. Yeah, that is the status right now. I went in the next day to Avis at 8 a.m. right when they opened, and I told the lady at the desk what had happened, and then she kind of freaked out. Didn't even ask if I was okay or the family was okay. She went straight to her manager, and then he said, "Did you call the number on the little packet, the little envelope?" I'm like, "What number?" "You're supposed to call this number." And he like looked at it through a bunch of list of numbers on the thing. "Yeah, that number." I'm like, "Okay, how was I supposed to know I was supposed to call this number?" "You're supposed to call this number. We have our own tow trucks, and we can't issue you a car unless we have the car in our possession," which it's not in our possession right now. So this is going to take a very long time. Have a seat over there. We'll get back to you later. I sat down at baggage claim, waited for quite a while, and then he finally came up to me. "Sir, we will get you taken care of. We'll issue you a car." He went to the lady at the front desk. "Here, issue him this car." Yeah, she got me a better car. It was the same model. It was a Mitsubishi Outlander, plug-in EV hybrid. It was really nice. Much better than the first car, the gas car.
Well, at least we had a car to enjoy the rest of our trip.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster if they wouldn't have let us rent another car.
But the important thing is we all okay. The other car is okay, so it's all good.
Well, the passengers in that car are all
everyone's
okay.
okay, so that's important. Nothing else. Cars are cars, whatever.
Yeah. The other guy probably just got released from jail. Who knows?
We don't know.
We actually have no idea what happened to the other party. But that is our experience. I wanted to record this because this is still fresh in our mind. It just happened a few days ago, so that we won't forget what happened.
I don't think we will forget even with our videos, so...
Well, I'll forget.
Okay.
Okay, we're all done. We'll see you later in the next video.
Bye!
Talk to you later. See ya.
Stop it, drunk driver. Just say a dude.
A dude.
Just say someone just ran into us, and then you can explain about the drunk driver. We'll just do it right away.
Why not? And is this an index pointing finger? Index finger. Yeah. Index finger. This sounds more interesting if you just say drunk driver smashed into us. That's what the thumbnail is going to be. A drunk driver smashed into us. So, yeah, so a drunk driver hit us. So, actually before, before the...
Thank you for watching. If you like our content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day. What's up, gato?